Thursday, 1952, 33 seconds year, 2024, 7th month, July, 11th day, 7-Eleven. Getting wound up. Been at this saw all day. Going through mistake. So, brother ended up putting another one here, but then it just caused more slack. So I got 2 holes to fill. This one goes into the gearbox, so I have to get some screws that'll fit in nicely. Tape or something, plastic, melt some plastic. Anyway, so here's the configuration now. So set this, here's all the tools and shit. Found how to match the plastic pieces up now. So just watered all the cloud busters. Alright. So decided to just clamp this together right here. There's a configuration there, and this one's configured in such a way that it's bent, so it puts pressure with a big washer on it. It puts pressure on it the tighter it goes. Put that one on, and then start playing with this one. Ended up cutting it off. There's the hole for the old part. Put a washer under it to raise it. Then I realized it didn't need to be raised because it needs to be flat for the wood to go there. Because this piece of wood goes right here in between the saw. And it's going to have to be flat right there. So there's the contour for the wood. So now's a good time to play around with this to get this nice and even. Play around with the wood to get it nice and rounded off so it fits in there wonderfully. Otherwise it kind of jerks and tips. So anyway, that's the progress so far. Ended up having to drill a hole there. It didn't function. I was in too much of an anxious rush and started taking me over. So I had to move it up and then get in here, and I had to break this plastic here, the little nibs. It was just webbing plastic, so, but it's pretty tight now. That's pretty fucking good. So I'm very pleased. So might as well get the saw going. This thing. Had to play around, look for bolts, and so far all the bolts that we've needed have been here. Save every last little bolt. Brother's riding bicycle all the time, nuts and bolts all over the street. Just bring them home. They get used eventually. So I gotta remember to stay composed and catch the self when it starts getting in an anxious rush. because that affects the fire season and the ice season and all the other seasons. So. So might as well just go ahead and get some of the marine grease. Let's get the marine grease, grease this thing up, put the plate back on. Grease this up with marine grease. Fuck. That's the fucking cat, because she likes to come down here and shit. So, marine grease should be around here somewhere. Might be behind here. Yep, there it is. There might be some in this. Still some there. Alright, so close these up. Shut that off. Shut that off. Good enough. Good old marine grease. Alright. Wipe this off on the fucking oil rags are right here. They always drape over this ledge right here all the time. There's bike parts area, oil rags, gasoline. Put these back. Towel here. Put that back on, goes like that. This goes back there. Okay. Just leave those out for now. Fucking bolts and shit. Start this thing fucking freezing. Scope the freezer temperature. Got a bunch of fresh bananas. Today. Fuck. great octopus arms. See the scope on the temperature. Oh, good, it's coming down. Brother had to turn the fucking temperature up. Let's get this on and see what it is. Down to 45. It was at 60 yesterday, and 50 last night. Brother turned it up. Go a little bit colder. Turn it all the way up. Turn that one up in the freezer too. It was anyway, so that's good. All kinds of things going on at once around here. All right, now back to the all the stuff here. There's the inside of the gear housing. So now back to the fucking flicked a fucking spark in the eye because, you know, cutting this metal stuff and then shaving it down on the edges. Cut a fucking spark in the fucking right eye on the right side. Luckily it just faded out, but I had to rub it a little bit. I could still feel it for about half an hour, then it went away. So back to the I was gonna go ahead and put the face back on. Oh, that's probably what. No, oh well. Somewhere there's a hole in this fucking oil thing, but it comes right out. It's probably leaking out the little nib right here. But fuck it, I'll play with that another fucking day. Hopefully you can locate the screw for that thing. This black one here. So the cover goes back on. Like this. So here it is, upside down. Goes here. Goes on like that. And it's a long black screw like that. Just like all these other screws, it's the same type of screw. So there it is right there. That'll get held down right there. This one just kind of stays open for some reason. That actually needs to be bent shut. So I'm gonna pull that off and bend that thing shut, because that'll keep getting fucking sawdust in it. No need getting sawdust in this thing all the time. So I'll get the rag. I might as well clean all the shit out from there too. Clean the shit out, I gotta go out to the shit fucking bin. It's out here. The ash pile. Let's clean it off on this. shit's flammable, this oil shit. Oily rags are flammable too. It's one thing learned in the military they taught everyone. Don't store oily rags near in a place that's going to be fiery. Put them in a metal locker. All oily rags go in a metal locker or outside somewhere. Alright, so that's that. Just wash it off. Bend it. Bend both of them. And then when they go on, they'll get flattened out with the screws. Alright, so now we'll go back inside. Oily rag back on the oily rag bin. This in here. Hi, boo! She thirster pupped. She over there having thirsters. She going inside. Boobs! There she is. She's got her little protection for her water dish. She got fresh water juices there. Yep, cooler days today. Look at. You actually bend that a little bit more. Beautiful. A bit hard to see with these goggles on. Get some left-handed training. Beauty. Now, yeah, that's right. The brother was going to put the bar on, put some bolts. Put some bolts for the bar. So, anyway, that's probably that for now. This is getting fucked. Anyway, I'll put the bolts in. I'm thinking I wanted to put the bar on because I was sanding this piece here. I wanted to see how far. I'll just put it on to see what goes on. Maybe I can just rest it on there. So I can come down to the top of the hole, it looks like. Top of that hole right there. So I'll line it up with this hole down here, the bottom. So this hole right here, so I can sand it down now. Get this thing so it'll be fitting just right. So. That looks pretty good right there. Kind of got it kind of rounded. It fits right there. I don't want it to go this way and that way. That's the main thing. This way, no problem, because it's going to be bolted to the bar. It ain't going nowhere. So, fucking sawdust in there. Get the fucking rag. So this chainsaw is Dad's, used to be the chainsaw Dad used, and when the sheriff stole the house, I left the chainsaw behind. It was the exact same one as this, and Dad gave me this one. He's got like 30 gas chainsaws, and this is the only electric sitting on the garage. Pool-land garage. It was sitting on the wall, hung up on the wall. Anyway, so that's that for now. I'll play around with this some more. I haven't even eaten all day, so there's Boob again down there. Yep, I'm down here. She's enjoying boob times. Aha, good boob times. All right, that's that.